Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Day and this is a mom and baby yoga class. Today we are going to focus on feeling strong, so strengthening areas, the upper back, the arms, the core, and working really on helping the low back as well. You're going to need a yoga mat, you're going to need a pillow or a bolster to sit on. If you don't have that though, it's okay. The most important thing you need is a blanket for your knees. And then baby is supported on a blanket in front of you. So you're at the top of your mat or mid-mat. Baby's in front of you. You can be sitting up on your bolster or closer down to baby. We're going to start today with some breathing. So inhale, your arms can come up if you have free arms. And exhale with a Hollywood sigh to the heart. Inhale, coming up. Hollywood sigh out. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, Hollywood sigh. Inhale, coming up and out of the heart. And exhale, Hollywood sigh out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, Hollywood sigh, look to the right. One arm in front, one arm behind. Wiggle your fingers. Inhale up. Exhale, other side, look to the left, one arm in front, one arm behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, do it again. One arm in front, one arm behind. Inhale to come up. Exhale, look to the left, one arm in front, one arm behind. Inhale, come up. Exhale through the mouth of the sigh. Then interlace the fingers and push up and out of the waist. And exhale, let it all go. Then bring your hands to your shoulders and like a choo-choo train, you're going to go forward. Choo 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 choo. Good. Other way. Choo 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 choo. Good. Forward again, but release the shoulders. Choo 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 choo. Other way. Choo, choo, choo. Try to bring those elbows close together. Choo, 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 choo. And then release, arms out to the side with jazz fingers. And bring the hands, back of the hands under the armpits. So back of the hands to the back of your room and then under the armpits. This is a seagull pose. Let your elbows relax. So you're getting into the wrists here. Sitting up tall, soften your face and just breathe. See if you can relax the belly and then pull the core in towards the spine. Sitting up even taller. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then lift your seagull arms up. Let your arms come out to the sides and bring the right arm under the left. Give yourself a hug. And then back of hands touch and maybe wrists wrap. Or you're staying here, or you're staying here. So maybe your wrist wrap. So this is where I call the fire breathing mama breath. So you're going to breathe in through the back of the shoulders like you're opening the back of the heart. So think of opening for connection. And then a big fire breathing breath. Release the frustration and anger in your body through the mouth. So frustrated at this situation, whatever's going on. In. Back of the heart opens. Exhale through the mouth. Release. Like a fire breathing breath. That's it. Beautiful. In. Big breath out. And then in. Look up. Elbows come up. Exhale. Elbows come down a little bit. And then bring, maybe your hands can come away. Look down. And then come back to center and unwind the arms. And then snap your fingers out to the sides. Snap, snap, snap for baby. And then twist the wrist circle around and the other way. And then left arm under right. Give yourself a hug. Sitting up nice and tall. And then back of hands can touch or wrapping again, elbows at shoulder height. See if you can focus on that space between your shoulders opening. Back of heart opens, preparing for connection. 2021 is the year to connect. Inhale in. Exhale through your mouth. Let go of the frustration and rage. Being open to what the universe has to show you for next year. In through the nose. Back of heart opens. Exhale the frustration, anger out through the mouth like a mama dragon. Release the breath. One more time. In. And exhale, let it go. And then release the arms out to the side, circling wrists. And then if you're on a bolster, come off and come down to your mat and just sit on that blanket. Switch up the cross of your feet, and you're going to think about opening the hearts here, sitting solidly on your sit bones. Open the heart up, throat, chest, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, roll back, pull the core into the back. So belly button to spine, wrists in front of you, wiggle the fingers and bring chin to chest. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle those fingers above baby. Inhale, open up. Heart, throat, chest lifts up. That's it, beautiful. Exhale, round it back. Back of wrist touch in front of you, chin to chest, pull the core in. 3 more. Inhale to come up. Opening the heart. Exhale with a back of wrist touch. Wiggle the fingers, belly button in, chin to chest. 2 more. Up, open the heart. Open the chest. Round it back. Belly button in. You can make sound effects here. Back of wrist touch, chin to chest. And then the last time, inhale, open. Heart, throat, chest. Exhale, round it back. Back of wrist touch, chin to chest. Really nice. And now stay rounded. Take your right hand, gently tug on the left wrist, chin to chest. Exhale, let go of the hands. You're going to bring them behind your back. Interlace the fingers and lift up through the chest. And then release. Other side. Take the opposite hand, left hand grabs the right wrist, chin to chest, round it back. Really gentle pull as you bring that chin down. Exhale, let it go. Hands behind your back, interlace and lift up. Heart, throat, chest lifts. Big breath in, big breath out. Now release the hands and we'll do a nice neck stretch here. Inhaling in, sit up tall, belly button in. Exhale, you're going to bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Left hand down to the ground. Walk your finger a little bit behind you. You can blow kisses to baby. Now take 3 breaths into your neck. In. Open the mouth. Release stress. Release anxiety. The neck holds on to that. In. Big breath out. Last time in. And big breath out. Inhale to walk your fingers back. Exhale, chin to chest, and release the tension by letting your head sway. Notice how the back of the neck feels, just kind of softening. Eyes are soft. And then slowly roll that left ear to the left shoulder. Blow baby some kisses. And bring the right hand to the ground. In through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Release the stress in your body. What are you holding on to? What can you let go? In through the nose. Big breath through the mouth. And last one. In and out. Inhale to walk the fingers back. Exhale, chin down and rock your neck. Just noticing how your head feels today. Pausing here, fingertips to your forehead, lift your head up and bring your hands interlaced to the back of your skull. And then inhale, open through the heart. Lots of heart openers today. Lift and open. Armpits open. Exhale, come back to center. Again, inhale, lift and let it go. Your head comes back. Exhale, back to center. Now we're going to do our washing machine, okay? Belly button in, sit up tall. Inhaling to the right, exhale, center. Inhale, left, exhale, center. Inhale, right, exhale, center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more each side. Inhale, exhale. Now hands to the thyroid. This is for energy. You're touching your thyroid and then you're going to punch out. So inhale, punch out to the left, exhale, powerfully in, left, and right, And inhale, exhale, punch it out. What are you pulling in? What are you letting go of this year? One more each side. Good. You ready to do it again? You're going to come forward above baby and exhale both hands back powerfully. That's it, Sylvia. Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward. And what are you pulling in? Strength. Patience. Connection. What are you letting go of? Two more. Pull in powerfully. And nice. Inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Beautiful. Coming to all fours. Take your time. Take your time here. And the most important thing, baby's in front of you. If they're not here with you today because they're napping, that's okay too. You're doing this class for you. Baby's with you, they're in front of you so you can see them, eye contact, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips, supported on your blanket. Inhale, drop your belly, curl your tailbone, looking forward into cow pose, sending some kisses. Exhale, rolling the tailbone in, push into the mat, chin to chest with some hisses. Inhale, drop the belly, curl the tailbone. Exhale, round it out, belly button in. Empty the body with a breath. All right, you're going to do 4 more. Baby's with you, blowing kisses. That's it. Exhaling, rounding it out. Notice how your spine feels today. Maybe it's like, oh, I need more of this. Chin to chest. Not judging yourself, just noticing how you feel. Full breath in, full breath out. Let go of those exhales. Find a neutral spine again. Looking down at baby, curl the toes and lift your hips up and back, your first downward facing dog. Drop the head, ground down through the hands and pedal the legs. Take your dog for a walk. And we're going to sing here. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope the doggy's for sale. Coming back to all fours. And then from here, just notice how we relax the core, let it go, and then turn the core on, belly button towards the spine. Relax the core, let it go. And exhale, turn the core on, belly button to spine. Look down at the ground and lengthen the crown. So keep the core on, turn it on, don't let it go, but keep your breath flowing. And you're going to float your right arm up. Wiggle your fingers above baby. Curl your back right toes under for balance and float your back left leg up. So you're finding tabletop, really nice. Drop the left hip down, gaze down at baby, so spine is long. Now push into imaginary wall behind you. And now bring your thumb to the ceiling, pinky down and wiggle the fingers. So you can stay here. This is a great core workout. Or you can add on, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, crossing over. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Really good. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Slow it down. Find the core turning on. Inhale, extend. Look down. Elbow to knee. Really nice. Inhale, extend and hold. Drop your hand down. Bend your back knee. And then pulse up with that flex foot to the ceiling for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Point the toe, look up, and step around with that foot towards the front. So you're coming forward with the left foot on the one side of baby. The knee is above your ankle. You're rolling up into a low lunge here. Back knee is supported. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, roll them back. Like a big windstorm up. Exhale, roll them back. One more up. Exhale, roll it back. Arms come up, inhale. Now come forward with rain shower down. Now bring that right hand below the shoulder on the other side of baby and twist inwards, turn in towards the left thigh, belly button to spine. Now some of you who feel you want to go further today, curl the back toes and lift your back knee up. If that's too much, just keep that knee down. Perfect where you're at, remember. And then drop the knee if you lifted it. And look down at baby and bring your arm around and wiggle those fingers and give them a little tickle down their body. And bring that back leg around, but you're not gonna let it go yet because you're gonna come back, hands below shoulders, and do some fire hydrants at 45 degrees. So not 90, you're gonna bend back and lift up. Find that nice tabletop, looking at your the ground. Nice. Really good work. And release. Now this time, crawl your hands forward and turn your core back on. So I'm more of a, if I lifted my back, knees up, I would be in a plank. So my hands are below shoulders. I'm more above baby. I'm going to bend my elbows, come towards baby, and exhale with a so puff the magic dragon. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push up. Keep the core turned on. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Elbows towards your body. Inhale, lower. Exhale. You should be getting warm here. Curl the toes, downward dog, and pedal the legs. Pedal those legs out. Back and forth, back and forth. Shifting your weight. Head is relaxed. You can look forward and blow baby some kisses. And we'll do the other side. Come back down to all fours. But before we do that, we're going to get a little energy going again. You guys, after today, this practice is for you to save. So when you're feeling lethargic and not strong, you're going to be like, I'm going to do that practice. So come up onto your knees. Make sure your knees are supported. And they're right below the hips. Bring the belly button towards the spine. You're going to come down towards your baby, elbows out to the side. And when you come back up, push up with a clap at the heart. When you come down, you're going to say har. When you come up, hare. And it's a mantra you're chanting to bring back your true self. I want to call in me again. So come down. Har, hare. Har, hare. Har, hare. Come right down towards baby. Har, hare. Har, hare. This should like the clapping. Har, hare. Har, hare. 3 more. Har, hare. Har, hare. Last one. Har, hare. Nice work. Hands on your hips. Sitting back. Har, hare. Come forward with the hips. Har, hare. You can look at baby. Har, hare. That's it. Har, hare. Har, hare. This is getting that kundalini energy up. Hare. Har, hare. Har, hare. 2 more. Har, hare. Last time. Har, hare. Really nice work. Slowly come back down towards your heels. Bring your hands back below the shoulders. Blow baby a kiss. Index fingers parallel, downward dog. Lift your hips up and back and walk your feet, paddle them out, left and right. Come back down to all fours. Hands below shoulders, knees below your hips, and you're going to relax your belly again. Relax your belly and then exhale, turn the core on. Belly button to spine, look down at baby. Feel what your core feels like turned on. That's your transverse abdominis. Looking down, now keep the breath flowing, but the core turned on. Float the front left arm up this time. Pinky to the ground, thumb to the ceiling, and now float your back right leg up. So you're in tabletop here. balancing cat. There's lots of names for this pose, but you want to think of a glass table on your back. So you're going to drop your right hip down, gaze down at baby so the spine stays long. And you can just stay here. This is great workout for that core. You should be getting warm. Inhale. If you want to add on, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, looking down at baby. Exhale, elbow to knee. This is where you can grab a toy and wiggle it. Inhale, extend with that front arm. Elbow to knee. 2 more. Extend. Maybe you're holding 2. That's okay. Elbow to knee. Last time. Extend. Elbow to knee. Really good work. Extend, hold, and drop your front arm down. Bend your back knee. Flex a foot to the ceiling and pulse up. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2. Look down at baby. And 1. Point the toe, look up, and step around and come to the one side of baby. Roll up. That front right knee is right over your heel. Shoulders roll back, opening up the left hip flexor, lifting up tall, arms float up. Hands are powerful here. Inhale. This time we're going to come forward with a whoosh. Inhale up. Exhale, whoosh. Up. Whoosh. That's it. 1 more. Whoosh. Float your arms up. Reach up and exhale, rain shower down. Tickles for baby. Left hand below the left shoulder. Twist inwards towards the right thigh and reach up. Curl your back toes under. You can stay here or lift your back knee. It's your practice. Every day is different. Bringing out the spine. This is really good for the low back. Really good for the low back. 1 more inhale. Exhale, drop the back knee if you lifted it and bring that arm up and around and tickle down your baby. Then slowly slide your right foot back, but we're still going to use it. We're going to do some fire hydrant lifts. So think of a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, not at 90 degrees. You're going to bend it, come farther back, and keep your hips level as you can and lift up. So getting in the glutes. I say this in my classes in person and online. Strong bums equals strong mums. Get your bum strong. Get your stable, your pelvis strong. Get your core strong. That bum likes to just turn off. And 1 more. And release. Really nice work. Knees wide, big toes touch. Come back for a child's pose. Reach for baby's toes. And just take a big stretch as you inhale to the low back. Exhale, a big sigh of relief. Again, inhale in, low back, breathe in self-compassion for yourself in this season, in this crazy year. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. 1 more, inhale in, joy for this season. Joy for this beautiful baby in your life. Exhale through the mouth. And slowly, gently come to all 4s again. Knees below the hips. Hands below shoulders. Curl the toes. Inhale into cow pose. Kissing. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the hips up and back. And then bend the knees and walk over your blanket. Come to the front of your mat towards your baby. And hang out in a forward fold over the thighs. This is where you can bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight. No problem. Just tickle baby's toes. Grab opposite elbows. And we're just going to sway here. We're going to sing them a song. Head is relaxed. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sonne les matines, ding dang dong. Ding, dang, dong. Like a bell in a tower, you're letting your head go. The head reaches for the ground. There's space between your vertebrae. Let the head go. Let the head go. Let the neck go. There is no stress. And then release your hands. Hands to low back. Elbows point up to the skies. Inhale, rise up. Really nice work. And then roll the shoulders back. Shake out your legs. And we'll do 1 sun salutation before we pick those little ones up. Get rid of your blanket. Get rid of anything on your mat that is going to distract you from this next pose. So find mountain pose at the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Shrug your shoulders up and back. Baby is at the top of your mat. You have the whole mat to work with. Lots of grip for your feet. Belly button towards the spine. Feel your core turned on. That's it. Feel your core turned on. Look forward. Open your palms and imagine this beautiful mountain in front of you. That is your mama mountain. Strong base. Inhale, palms float up. They touch above your head. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Hinge from the hips, come down. That's it. Now bring your hands to the shins and look down for a flat back. Exhale, step back 1 foot at a time as you come into plank pose. Now come down to your knees and then come up into plank. Come to your knees. Come to plank. Knees, plank. Now come to downward dog. And pedal your legs. And come to your knees again. Walk your hands a little forward and lower down just a little bit. 2 push-ups here. 1. And these are controlled push-ups. Even 1 more. Elbows in. Good. Now scoot your knees back so you can come down on your bellies. And baby's feet are not kicking you in the face. We're going to bring our forearms down so they're right below the elbows. Tops of feet find the mat. And this is your Sphinx pose. So think of yourself being a really proud Sphinx here. Blow baby some kisses. Lifting up with a heart. If it's too much for your neck doesn't like this, look down at baby. This is really nice to do with them if they're doing tummy time. Big breaths in and out. Relax your feet, relax your bum, relax your shoulders. And we'll do 3 heart breaths here. Inhale through the nose, breathing in kindness to the heart. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, compassion. Breathe it into the heart. Full as you can, self-compassion. Let it go through the mouth. And inhaling joy through the nose. Breathe in all that joy into your heart. Exhale through the mouth. And then slowly looking down, scoot yourself back and widen the elbows out. Stack your hands, rest your forehead on your stacked hands. Baby's feet are forward and just swish your hips. Hands come back below the shoulders. Push yourself up, knees wide, big toes touch for a short child's pose. So reaching forward for baby's toes, forehead down, big toes touch. Big breath in through the nose, fill up the back body, exhale through the mouth, let it go. What are you holding on to? What feelings do you need to shed this year? What isn't serving you in 2020? Let it go with the mouth. Breathe in that grounding, calming energy of the earth. Releasing any uncertainty, any stressors through the mouth. And then slowly make your way up to all fours. By the way, if you need to linger there longer, you can. Hands below shoulders, curl the toes under, downward dog. And then bend the knees, tiptoe forward. Big toes touch, sit back into a chair pose and rise up. Hands interlace above the head, reaching up. And then exhale a little to the right. Inhale up. Exhale a little to the left. Try not to compress the low back. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. And now shake the body out. Shake and be silly with baby. And then you're going to pick them up. Only if you feel safe. Only if you're secure. Pick your baby up. My block is my baby today. Now, some of you have napping babies, and that's okay too. Some of you have babies awake. If babies are little, they're facing inwards, back of the neck is supported. If they like to face out, under the legs and across the chest, they feel supported, solid in your arms. Now you're gonna walk your feet hip width apart. We're gonna do chair pose, okay? So you with your babies, you're holding them here in your arms. Inhale, Exhale, sit back in imaginary chair like we just did. Now move the shins back in space, lift through the heart. That's it. If you don't have a baby, your arms are coming up. That's it. Exhale, rise up. Baby's in your arms. You're gonna, all of us exhale through the mouth and give baby a kiss on the head. Now here's without baby. Inhale again. Exhale, sit back. Chair pose. Shins move back in space. Reaching up. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And with babies, you're going to give baby a kiss on the top of the head. 2 more. In. Exhale, chair pose. Feel that strength in your legs. Ground down through the feet. Now lift all 10 toes. That's it. Drop the toes. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Kisses on baby's head. Last time. In. Exhale, sit it back. Chair pose. Feel solid here. Now move your shins back in space. You can look up, look forward, wherever your neck is happy. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Babies in your arms, big kisses on the head. Perfect. Now we're going to move into finding focus so we can do tree pose. If babies aren't in your arms, hands to hips. If they're in your arms, find your center. Either way, you're bringing the core in. Sternum over pubic bone, shoulders back. Feel that core turned on as you find length. Reach up through your crown. Now shift your weight into that left leg as you bring your right heel just rested here. Decide if this is where you're going today or if you're going below the knee joint. Babies in your arms, feel the calmness of your breath. If you have hands free, you're bringing hands to heart center, shoulders back. Some of you might even be coming up higher. But if your baby's in your arms, foot is below the knee joint, not on the knee joint, below. Belly button in, reach up tall. Some of you, arms with babies, maybe they're on the ground, maybe they're napping, you're opening up your branches. Those of you with babies here, I want you to see if you can calm the breath. Taking big breaths in and know that motherhood is a balancing act. And every day we just kind of fall wayside. Maybe some days are perfect, but usually something is off and we just got to come back to the heart. Come back to self-compassion. Release a few deep breaths and let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly lift that foot up. Bring the knee above your ankle and roll the ankle one way, roll it the other way. And then slowly bring that leg down. And now shake your sillies out. If your arms are up, you brought them back to heart center. Good. Babies like the shakes too. If you want to be silly, you can sing with them when you shake. Find back to hearts, back to mountain pose. Tadasana, belly button in. Babies are supported in your arms, hands to hips. Find a focal point in your space. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at me. Find a focal point and then shift your weight into that right leg. Find the same height on the other side, below the knee joint or above. Hands to heart center if you have a baby free. Otherwise, you are supporting baby. You're slowing the breath down. Consciously taking nice deep breaths in. Deeper breaths out, longer breaths out. Find your focal point. Find the softness in your face. Find the strength of your core moving towards the back body. If you're wobbly, that's okay. If you have arms free, you can trace up the midline and open your branches out. Maybe you're this beautiful evergreen tree with snow, covered in snow. Reach up tall through the crown. Feel the core still turned on if you have a baby or not. If your arms are out to the sides, inhale, palms touch. Find the heart center again. All together, we're going to take that leg up with control and circle your left ankle. Circle it the other way. And then wide step out. Step it nice and wide. Arms, babies in front. If you have arms free, arms out to the side, toes out. And then all of us, we're going to come down to a squat. So if you bend the knees, they're tracking the same direction as the toes, and you're coming back and forth. If you have hands free, you can come like this. We're going to sing. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up or down. All right, if we have arms free, you're going to inhale, come up. Pull in earth energy. Exhale, send it out. With babies in your arms, you're just coming up. Straighten your legs. Exhale to lower. With arms free, you're zippering up. Heart center, exhaling out. One last time. Pull in the joy. Send it out. And last one, so much gratitude for your health, for this body, for your baby, and out. Good. And then coming to heart center, bringing those feet so they face forward again, and then bring in your feet like little accordion strings coming to shoulder width apart, and then babies in your arms. If you have hands free, you can just bring your arms up and circle your wrists as you let your hips draw figure eights on your mat. Just circle the wrists. Babies in your arms, you can just hum to them. And the other direction. That's it. Noticing how that feels. Making sure that you actually did switch your arms. Let your arms go out to the sides, circle the wrists, and coming down. If baby's in your arms, you're going to take your time to place on one knee, to place baby down first. So here, down first. And then you're going to come beside them and pick them up, because we're going to take them in the next part of this class. So everyone else come down to the ground, and we're going to roll back and find your bridge pose. So bend the knees so they're right above the heels. Baby sitting on the hips, or they're on your chest, or they're resting on the back of your thighs. So you're finding babies safe here. If you have babies napping hands-free or they're beside you, if they're beside you, try not to look at them. First of all, it's not good for your neck. They're fine there. As long as they're not moving, they're going to crawl under you. Bring your palms down, shrug your shoulders up and back. So this is if you have hands-free, if baby is not with you. Otherwise, you're supporting them at all times with your hands on the side of them. If they're not with you, hands can be down, shoulders back, and you're going to lift your hips up. With baby there, you're holding them, you're lifting your hips up, reach your knees past your toes, and then lower down. So we're going to lift and lower a few times, and we're going to think about reaching our knees past our toes and flexing the glutes when you come up and lower. We're going to sing here for them. London Bridge is falling down as you lift and lower. Falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Make sure you're in the back of the head and the shoulders, not the neck. Now reach up with your hips. One last time, hold here. Reach your knees past your toes and then lower down. Perfect. Widen your feet just a tad and just swish your knees a little bit. Baby supported here. Just swishing a little bit. And now we're going to pause here. Make sure your knees feel comfortable. It might feel a little better with your feet back in below the heels. And we're going to do a little bit about pelvic floor lifts. If your hands are free, you can bring them down. If you're supporting baby, make sure they're supported. Chin is slightly tucked. So the pelvic floor, we need to keep that pelvic floor moving and exercising postpartum. We forget, especially past 6 months, 7, 8 months, we're like, yeah, we're good. So just doing it every once in a while, making sure that you feel good there. If you're not, go see a pelvic floor physio, especially if sex is still painful, go see a pelvic floor physio. Inhale through the nose, relaxing your pelvic floor, let everything go. And then exhale, you're going to lift up gently as if you have an elevator, lifting a blueberry up to your belly button. So nice, slow. Inhale, relax, release your pelvic floor. Exhale, lifting gently, a blueberry up towards the belly button. Inhale, relax, release. Exhale, lifting up. Last time, inhale, relax, release. Exhale to lift. Good, now this is your resting pose with baby. So we're going to think about taking the feet together and letting the knees fall apart. This is butterfly, recline butterfly pose. If your pelvic floor or your inner groin do not feel good here, it's not good to do this pose. So you can bring your knees up and let the knees tent in and your feet come out. Basically, anytime a yoga pose doesn't feel comfortable or it feels too deep, it's just too deep. It's not good for your body right now. If this feels okay, you can stay here. If you need support, you can grab a pillow on one side, a pillow on the other side. That's really nice too, just so that you're not getting that much of an opening. Just rest. Baby can be on your chest. They can be on your hips. They can be above your head, the side of you. Maybe you're getting in this little practice, this postpartum yoga class for yourself. Big breaths in, big breaths out. The nice thing about having a video is sometimes you can do it with your baby, sometimes you can do it without. Not judging yourself, whatever day you're showing up, how your body is, just letting it go, letting it be, practicing self-compassion. Let's take big 3 breaths in. Big breath of kindness to the heart. Full as you can, exhale through the mouth, let it go. Big breath of kindness through the heart, through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And last time, big breath of kindness in. To the center of the heart, exhale, let it go. With one knee, you're going to take, if your hands are free, lift one knee up at a time. If your hand's supporting baby, just take your time to lift one knee up at a time. If you don't have your baby with you, roll directly to your right or left side. If baby is with you, you're going to take and support baby here. Roll over to your right elbow. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, push up with that elbow. Otherwise, roll right over to the right, and then take your hand into the earth and push yourself out. That's it. So it's really important to do that roll and push up. All right. Coming to seated, baby can be in your arms or in front of you. Maybe you're feeding them. If you're not, if you have a second to yourself, I want you to really sit here for a moment. Sit here for a moment and think about what you need to shed this year, what you need to leave behind, and what you want to focus on. And a lot of it is intuitive, really thinking of that deep voice inside saying to you what you need more of. So think of opening, being open to the season of winter as we're indoors, tuning inwards and really listening to what you need. What do I need? Sitting tall. If your hands are free, you're going to inhale, reach out to the sides. Pull in gratitude for the lessons you've learned this year. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach out to gratitude for your health, for your baby's health, for your family, for anything you need to be thankful for in the body. And the last time, breathe out for gratitude. One last time, what do you need to be grateful for? And we'll finish today with the sound of Om. Om is the sound of the past, the present, the future. Singing to yourself, singing to your babies. We'll inhale first, exhale, clearing breath. And then we'll do an Om. Inhale in. Full as you can. Exhale through the mouth. Release the breath fully. Let it go. Inhale in. Om. The light in my heart shines and bows to the light in your hearts. Namaste, mamas.